Hello, viewers. So this is for university students. Okay. We want to talk about how to prepare for exams. So the exam preparation tips. Okay. So what's the main thing you must do? The main thing you must do is to create a study plan. Okay. Create a study plan. This is the most crucial time that you must create a study plan for the exams. You don't just go in an exam with scattered information. Okay. You know sets, but you also know integration. There must be that logic. Okay. There must be that order in how you know the information. Okay. When you start recording, you must record according to how you were studying. Because even when they bring the questions in an exam, there is that assimilation. Okay. If they're talking about sets in question 1A, even question 1B might be about sets or closer to something about sets. Okay. So create a study plan. Now, how do you create a study plan? How do you create a study plan? Here, you must develop a study. So here, develop, okay, a study timetable. This is very, very important. Okay. Very, very important. This will allow you to do what? It will allow you to manage your time. Okay. It will allow you to manage your time. Okay. Time is running out. How many months remaining before the exam? Remember, this year in February, we're in school. In March, we're in school. In April, okay, we are saying, no, I'll study closer to the exams. I'll study closer. Now, where are we? Where are we now? We are almost there. Okay. Within a month, we'll be in the exam. So manage your time now. It's very critical that time must be managed now. Break down what? Break down your topics. In each course. Okay. Break down your topics in each course according to their importance. So you know that, okay, I think this course, the lecture has emphasized on this topic. So get there, know that topic. Get there, know the topic. Okay, keep ticking the topics. You list down all your topics. As you study, make sure you finish a topic, you tick it. Finish, you tick. Finish, you tick. Okay, so that come a week before, I'm just revising. No need to start struggling again, no? Because you have done your work, everything is well prepared, well set, and all you can do is revise towards the exam. Not now, 2 days before, that's when you are starting the whole course. It's very risky. Remember, your future is now when you're in school. Whatever you do now contributes to how you live your life after school. Okay? So you must have that timing. Okay. The start techniques now. Okay. 1. Active recall. What do we mean here? So you've broken down your topics. You've broken down your topics. And because you've broken down your topics, when you do this topic, for example, if it's mathematics, I'm doing sets. Okay? Or I'm doing binomial. I'm doing binomial. I must know in binomial what things are very, very important. Okay? How to find the term. Okay? How to find the general term. Okay? How to find the term independent of this. Okay? How to approximate. Okay? So that whenever I remember whenever I think about binomial, I know that binomial, it's knowing how to find a term, knowing how to approximate, knowing the expansion. You see that? So it's not just binomial. I must go inside it and say, okay, all I must know is this and that and that. So that if I forget a term, I must know what exactly I've forgotten in that topic. Okay? That's what is very, very key. So when we say active recall, you must, whenever I say, okay, binomial, I must know what exactly I'm recalling in binomial. What exactly I must know in binomial. Okay? If I'm doing integration, what exactly should I know in integration? Because when they say integrate, you must act. Now, what method are you using? So that is what you must be talking about. Okay? 2, spaced repetition. So when preparing for the exam, you don't just start today and depart. I will study the day before the exam. No, 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 no. You study today, you know that after 2 weeks or 3, I must study this again. Why? To avoid forgetting. To avoid forgetting. So as you are doing that, you must make sure that as you revise, you must summarize your notes so that you are able to come back and revise quickly. So the first revision, you are summarizing your notes. The second time, you are summarizing them further. Because every time you come back, you see that, okay, this point and this, I can put them together. Okay, so that the day before the exam, a topic is just less than a page. It's just half a page. Only important points are jotted down. Okay, because if the day for the exam, I have the whole book, you even fail to study. You even fail to study because you don't know what to study. Okay, then what else? Practice. Practice test papers. Okay, it's very important. Practice test papers. Very, very important. Okay, now because you are preparing for the exam, what should I use? What should I use? Past papers for the exam. Past papers. Very, very important. Why? Past papers will tell you not only the content, but they will help you manage time. They will help you manage time during the exam. You see? A past paper, it will tell you answer this in 3 hours. So when you are serious about revising past papers, you first do a normal revision and then set time. Today I'm going to answer this paper in 3 hours. You start training yourself because that's what you're going to find. How do they train football? Football is played 90 minutes plus some extra. So what do? Those who train, they train for even more than 90 minutes so that they should not get tired in the 90 minutes. Okay. What about you preparing for the exam? You for the exam, you answer it in 3 hours. The next time, answer it in 2 hours, 30 minutes, because the idea is you must finish in that exam. Because failing to finish is another problem. Okay. Once you fail to finish, you come out defeated. You're not sure if those that you've managed are correct. So now, train yourself against the time that you'll be required to finish your exam. It's very, very important. Okay? 2, it will tell you the format. The format of the exam. How do they put the concepts? Do they only bring set, question 1, question 2, functions, question 3, binomial, question 4, trigonometry, question 5, matrices, question 6, vectors, question 7, application of vectors? No. Check the past papers. Do they mix the concept? Do they mix the topics concept? Yes. If they mix, how do I prepare? Okay. The day makes last season. Oh, so as you are doing that, also check. You guys are privileged. Now you're able to know who's going to set your exam. The course coordinator sets the exam. So look at the papers that person has set. Most people in these universities have been there for some time. So check. When else was he a coordinator for this course? Oh, last year. Check his past paper. The other year, check his past paper. You will know the format. Okay? What else must you use? Group study. Okay? Study groups. Only if they are effective. Don't go there to pass time. Go there to benefit. How do I benefit? If you know anything, say it in a group study. Once you say it, you'll never forget it. When your friends are speaking, listen. Jot down points. Study them. Okay? You can go for even 2 group studies of the same course. The other one, you go where you are. You go where you're not the supreme. Okay, there are those guys, superstars. Go there. Why? You're going to learn a lot. The other one, go where you are the teacher. Go where you're going to be the one teaching. Why? Whenever you teach, you don't forget. Okay? And then, what else now? Use online sources. Use online sources. Okay? Use YouTube. Here where you are. Okay? Use Google. Okay? Use AI. Very important. You can even command AI to summarize the topic for you. Summarize sets for me. Summarize binomial theorem for me. Summarize trigonometry. Okay? But you only appreciate that summarization if you've studied the content. It's very, very crucial. Okay? So you need to prepare yourself now. Don't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow is the exam day. Prepare yourself now. Okay? So how well can you prepare for a mathematics exam? Let's now be specific. I'm a mathematician. So how well can you prepare? Call a specialist. We help you. Okay? Here, with experience of how many years? 7. 7 years dealing with UNZA exams. Okay? Here, as a tutor. The other 4 years as a student. So, mixed with experience of having been a student there and quickly coming back to tutor. So, that whole experience, that's why I'm here trying to remind you to say, this is the time to work hard. So, which courses am I involved in preparing for the exams this semester? So, I'm preparing for students in Math 1110, 1120, 1100. This is for first years. I'm also preparing students in Math 2100, 2901, 2602, 2200, and also 2300. Yes, so this is reanalysis. So reanalysis, algebra, statistics, and calculus. Okay, for the engineers, 2110. Okay, I'm preparing students in Math at 100, in the Math at 110. Not much there. So these are what I'm doing currently. So I have students in these courses, but I'm now opening up because now I'm going into exam preparations. Where we're going to look at past papers, test papers, we're going to look at tutorial sheets. tutorial sheets. So here there's a way we look at them. We don't do everything. We just tap the concepts, come and sit in the past papers and appreciate them more. Okay, we're going to look at summarized notes. Okay, this is not the time to read word by word in the notes. No, not that time. So now we are going straight into the concepts. Okay, so these are very affordable classes, and doing much of them are online at your own convenient time. We can have class. It can be 22 hours. It can be anytime you're free. We just arrange. We'll have class then. Okay. So for those who are very much interested, you WhatsApp me on 0771 34 9994. So you WhatsApp here. Okay, or you can email me on kmuzingwan@gmail.com. Okay. Or you email at akebjunior@gmail.com. So akebjunior@gmail.com. So we can discuss there and prepare you for the exams. You don't need to suffer. Now we are in the technology world. Okay. So why suffer when things have been simplified for you by technology? So we can help each other even online. We can help each other. So this year I'm not dealing with any physical exam preparation because I'm busy somewhere. So I'm doing online preparations, but be assured this is also a best platform to use because sometimes you can keep the recordings and watch them when you're free or when you're revising, because I've said you must revise this thing. So you learn today, you revise after some time. So if you want to revise the lesson because you're doing it live now, you save it. Next time you watch it, it will be like you're doing the lesson because you were there involved. Remember how I wish lectures could be recorded there. Okay, so the day you feel I've forgotten here, instead of sitting for 7 hours, just sit for 1 hour, you listen, and then the other 2 hours you revise, you're done. So it's very, very important. So get WhatsApp. I mean, if you call, it might be difficult to get in touch. So WhatsApp, and then I can call, we talk. All right. Bye-bye, and wishing you all the best.